What are your favorite places to dine in Disneyland and Walt Disney World at Disney Springs and downtown Disney? That is what we are talking about today. Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I'm Kristen. Bubba is unfortunately out this week, but it is the Disney happy hour. So I do have my group of people here. I have Kat Arcori, I have Park Hopper John, and Tony. How are you guys doing?
Excellent.
Good.
I am Wyatt. I am rolling.
How about you, Tony?
Good. Excellent.
Good. Okay. That's what we like to hear. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you know when we post new content. So let's go ahead and get into this delicious discussion today. So, Tony, since this show was your suggestion,
Oh boy.
what are name one of your favorite places?
So I broke mine out by obviously the places,
Okay.
the marketplace, the landing, the west side. So
let's start with Marketplace then.
so marketplace was Wolfgang Puck Express, but they recently closed. So I can't say them anymore. So for a restaurant, then I would say Earl of Sandwich is a good place to grab some. I always like, all right, so I have two categories: sit down places and then places that you can just grab food and then eat it anywhere. But Earl of Sandwich is my marketplace choice.
Okay. I agree with that one. Without Wolfgang Puck being there, I think that's the best option.
Right.
And you really can't beat the holiday sandwich when that comes out.
Right.
Yeah, it's what we wait for all year.
Yeah.
The holiday sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because I just made holiday meatloaf with, stovetop stuffing and cranberry. So I was making my own holiday sandwich at home.
I'm not a meatloaf person. I just can't get into meatloaf.
No, not everybody can.
How about you, Kat?
Are we talking about Marketplace specifically?
Marketplace, or you can name a place in downtown Disney.
Marketplace. I'm a sucker for a good snow cone. I love the Florida Snow Company over there. But downtown Disney here in California, my favorite restaurant is probably Catal, or the Uva Bar. Both I like them. They have really good paella, good small plates, just like really good Mediterranean, like tapa style food, which is my favorite. I love that. So, yeah.
Oh, so where you're going to have to try next time you go to Disney World is on the west side. You're going to have to try Haleo.
My favorite restaurant in downtown Disney at Disney Springs is Haleo. It's the best. I'm obsessed with it. I love their gin and tonics. I love everything they have on the menu. Everything. I love Haleo. I went on a business trip to Washington, D.C., and I ate at the Haleo there because I love it so much.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't
it's
like
the
the
best.
price tag of Haleo.
You what?
Every once in
price
a
tag.
while.
Yeah. It's not cheap.
No, it's
No.
not cheap. Not
But it's
for
good.
tapas.
I do like it.
Yeah. Now, is the one in Washington, is it tapas too, or is it actually?
Mhm.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I'm assuming that's just as expensive.
Yeah. But for a treat, every once in a while,
Right.
because it's hard. There's really no place to get good tapas out here.
Mm. Yeah.
So
We may have to try that, John. They still have the magical dining going on for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, they have to, but they'd have to really, really overdo themselves because we've been a few times, and every time we leave hungry and broke.
Oh, no.
It's just,
no.
I mean, it's super expensive. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we can go drop $100 for dinner anywhere, but their serving sizes, at least the last time I was there, were, I mean, even while it's tapas, the things that they say are for two people. Any other restaurant on property, it's a single serving,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
you know, but the paella
Pie is
Mhm.
best.
is good. I've had it one other place that was better. The one time we had paella from there, it was not the greatest experience. So, I'm not saying that I'm not a big fan. I haven't had an outstanding experience. And I know a friend of mine goes and just thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced Wonder Bread. I just can't. But I'm willing to go back again. Now, the quick service side, though,
That's
the
not too
sandwiches
shabby.
over there are pretty on point.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Pretty
I
good.
have not been to the sandwich
yeah, it's pretty good
place.
stuff. Yeah, I like to just sometimes get the potatoes over there. I
Oh
forgot what they
yeah,
call them.
yeah,
The
that's pretty
Spanish
good.
potatoes. But at least with the magical dining, at least you know it's not $100. It's capped at 35.
That's true.
So you know at least you're getting $35 worth of something, and then there's always Splitsville for sushi. So
Our plan is always go to Haleo and then drive by Culver's on the way home. Grab the
Yeah.
burger.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
always our plan.
You
mobile
can never
order
go
from
wrong with
Splitsville.
Culver's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh gosh, yes.
So on West Side, since we know that's Kat's favorite,
Mhm.
what's your favorite place, John?
Over on the west side, well, I mean, I don't want to talk about the stuff that everybody else has talked about, but the one place that sounds crazy that I do love to go is the Lava Lounge, right off the tail end of I always call it the volcano, but it's the
Over in Marketplace.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
over Rain
Yeah.
Tree.
Yeah.
Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we're having to stay in the marketplace, that would be the place to go because it's so close to the water.
All right.
The drinks are always great. The service there is pretty amazing, and I can't remember ever eating there, but just the cocktails are amazing, and it's just the best view of the lake and to be able to look back on all of Disney Springs. It's probably my favorite place to just go and just kind of sit. And then when a volcano is erupting over your head, that's kind of cool too.
For quick service, another location that's really good is the Arista Crepes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love the crepes there. I was surprised by how good they actually were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I got spoiled living in Tampa. I would go down to Ybor and they have a creperia down there. That's so, I mean, it's sickening. It's so good. So I've been very spoiled by that.
Oh, I bet. Okay, so let's move into,
The landing would be the next.
yeah,
zone.
let's go with the landing.
And this is really where it gets tough because this is where all the good restaurants are. I mean, there's Boathouse, there's Edison, there's STK, there's Marimoto, there's Ort Smith. So it's very, very hard to say, oh, it's just this one or just this one. So it's a little bit more difficult there. But, it's a tough choice for me. I would probably say Boathouse as number one, and then probably number two, just behind that, would probably be Marimoto.
Okay, why Boathouse?
There is nothing bad, horrible, ever. And I've never had anything bad there, ever. It's everything from the lobster bisque to, if you want just something like a quick sandwich or fried clams, to a Gibson steak, to, good seafood. I mean, they have a good mix of everything. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't want to spend a lot on a big steak meal, then you can get something in the sandwich department, burgers. The burgers are delicious because it's sirloin, it's ground, it's a mix of it's a blend of meat. It's not just here's the cheapest thing we can find. It's a blend of good meats. So there's a lot of good reasons to go there. Service is always good. You can eat inside, outside, wherever you want to eat. You can eat at the bars. They have 3 bars to eat at. So it's a very interesting place.
How about you, Kat?
On the landing, I think my favorite is Paddlefish. I really enjoy the atmosphere there. The crab fries are amazing. They have good drinks. Lots of things to choose from. I really love seafood, and my sister-in-law is allergic to fish.
Oh no.
So the last couple times we haven't been able to go and like eat sushi or get crab or oysters or whatever because she's been with us. She's not going with us when I go in a week and a half. So mom and I made all these reservations to like go eat shellfish. And paddlefish is like my number one. I never had the boathouse. We're going to have boathouse for the first time. So I'm excited about that. But I really enjoy paddlefish. There's like a drink with gin and lemon there that I like. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I had a bad experience at Morimoto's, and there's an STK here in LA.
Yeah.
So I try to like get something that I can't get here, and I feel like paddlefish it's up there. I like it. And then if I'm just like hanging out and I don't want to try and make a reservation, I really like Jack Lindsay's. They have good drinks. Their appetizers are good. You know, they have nachos. They have tons of stuff that's gluten-free. So, and I love the atmosphere in there. It's great to like go in and try and look for like hidden Mickeys and Easter eggs from Indiana Jones or whatever. So,
Yeah, I find there to be a lot of really good restaurants and places to get drinks and landing.
Yeah.
It's so hard to try and pick like a favorite.
Yeah, it's the eating zone.
It's one of those places I always feel like, depending on my mood that day, depends on what I want to eat. And then that determines which one of those is my favorite, because there's only one place two places in the Landing that I've ever had issues. And it's been Paradiso 37 and then Maria and Enzo's was just not the best.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up again.
Top notch every time.
Don't bring it up again.
Yeah, let's not talk of the devil. Let's leave that alone. Let's leave that very far, far away.
Yeah.
But you're right. There's so many amazing places, and you know, it really. I will go ahead and pull my one trump card. They haven't even opened yet, and I'll go ahead and say that Gideon's Bakehouse is going to be my favorite place when they open, because the cookies and the cakes we know already are going to be amazing because we've had them. We're local, so we can either go there at their main location, or we've had them if you've ever been to Polite Pig and had the cookie. But I also know the management team that's in there, and they're phenomenal. So I know that place is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
But having said that, if I'm going to go and I want to relax and just chill out, if I'm not going to Jock Lindsay's, I'm going to Wine Bar George. You know, George Miotis and his team have created a great place to kind of chill. Their wine selection is amazing. Food is pretty great for what it is. I wouldn't necessarily go there if I was like starving, but I would go there and hang out and have cocktails. But if I was going to go really eat and have a really amazing experience, I would go to Enzo's Hideaway, you know, and I would go Enzo's Hideaway. And when they're open, when I got done there, I would walk through the secret passage and I would go to the bar over at the Edison. That's pretty much my jammy jam right there. But Maria and Enzo's and the Edison all share a kitchen, as well as Enzo's Hideaway,
And
Pizza Point, or Pizza Ponte, depending on how you want to say it.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why Maria and Enzo's is so bad, because Enzo's Hideaway, I've never had a bad experience there. They have a family dinner that they do on Sundays. That's incredible.
Yeah.
They have amazing appetizers, amazing dishes,
Charcuterie.
and the charcuterie there is amazing. And ladies, if you want to go and you want to be waited on by a good-looking Italian young man, that's the place to go.
That is true.
Do you want to hear the theory that my father has about Maria and Enzo's?
Sure.
They sold their soul to the devil?
No, it's themed like an airport, so they want you to feel like you're really in an airport. That's why the food is so bad.
Oh, nice.
It's airline food.
There you go.
Yeah, if they served it like on a little tray like they used to back
Right,
in
with
the
like
day,
a plastic fork.
then I
You
would get
can't-
the whole experience.
You can't
Yeah,
wait to leave.
You would also only have two different kinds of options: chicken or pasta.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, that's a good theory. I
We'd
like
to welcome you to our menu. As you can see down the straight edge of the mirror, they have our appetizers, and here we have the main course. And there's
Oh
our
my
exits. The
God.
restroom is that way.
Oh, that would be terrible if there was actually a restaurant that had airplane food.
I
Ugh.
bet there is. I bet somewhere out there is.
It exists. It's Marie and Enzo's.
does.
I'm sorry. That's brilliant. Was that your dad's theory?
Yeah,
Oh, man. Buy him around for me and send me the bill.
yeah.
Done.
Right,
Done.
right.
Okay, so this is going to be difficult because so far we've touched on so many places that I like to go to, like Johnson, Edison. I found my first IPA cocktail that I'll drink because I don't like IPA, and it's actually one of my favorite cocktails, I think, to get in Disney Springs. And then Wine Bar George. Again, I've raved about this place so many times. I like to just go sit upstairs outside. And like you said, I don't feel like it's a place that I want to go to eat a big meal. It's like one of those places I want to go sit back, relax, snack, and drink.
Yeah.
Boathouse, paddlefish, both awesome places. I love the upstairs at Paddlefish. I know we've talked about that before. But I think I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to have to go with Raglan Road. Because now, wait, because Homecoming would be part of Town Center, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, so I am going with Raglan Road because I have never had a bad experience there.
It's always
I've
good.
probably been like 40 times. I've had most of the food on the menu. I like the atmosphere, and it's fun either sitting outside or inside depending on weather. But when it's non-virus and everything is normal in that place, you have the dancing, you have live bands playing Irish music, good Irish food, good Irish beers. I feel like you just can't go wrong with Raglan Road.
Yeah. Believe it or
And
not,
you leave full. You don't leave starving ever.
Yeah. Somebody just recently went there and they have the dancers
What?
During the-
Outside?
inside. Believe it or
Really?
not.
From
Yeah.
where?
I don't know where, but they the person flew in. I think they're a flight attendant and had a layover here. Went to Raglan Road and posted video of dancers on the stage at Raglan Road. I was like, "Holy mackerel! Wow!" Shocked.
Wow.
And I think the last time I was there, I don't know when, maybe it was about 6-8 months ago. I think they took the, oh gosh, what's the dish? The mashed potato and the meat. I can't think of it.
Shepherd's pie?
Yes, they took the shepherd's pie off the menu. I was like, what?
Really?
You're an Irish pub. That's a staple.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have, I think they have a new executive chef. I think Kevin,
Yeah.
right? Kevin left, yeah. And I think that's, somebody trying to make their own steak, in the culinary world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. That's a staple dish.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like going to an Italian restaurant and not having spaghetti and meatballs on the menu. Like,
Right.
there's certain dishes that are just very,
Yeah.
in any restaurant in America that is that particular cuisine. I mean, it's a staple dish.
Right. It's funny. I just found some at Publix, little like lunch size portions, like frozen. I was like, oh, cool. I'll take a couple of those. That's a
Aldi
quick little
has
meal.
like a big dinner thing of shepherd's pie. you can
Shepherd's
get.
pie, yeah.
Not bad either.
Yeah. Yeah, this wasn't bad either.
Okay, so next location is.
Hey, before we leave there, has anybody
No,
recently
no, we have to leave. I'm just kidding.
has anybody had a dirt cupcake from McKenna's recently? I haven't been there in a while. You know, the vegan, vegetarian, gluten.
I did not like it when I tried it.
Yeah, I wasn't fond of the texture or anything in that cupcake. Yeah, I just had to ask if anybody's tried it recently. Maybe they, I don't know, started adding
You need
normal
the
things back.
butter.
Yeah, something. All right, just checking. That's enough.
No, you know what place we didn't mention? Nope,
Mm.
never mind. Is it? No, isn't oh, the chocolate, the ganachery. That's in that area.
Oh no, it's town center. So
Is it
next-
town
yeah.
center?
Yeah, next zone up.
Okay.
Yep. Oh.
Cool. Okay, so town center.
Mm.
Wait, town center would also incorporate all the places we just got talking about because the Ganache is right across from Edison.
That's what I thought.
No,
Are you
not
thinking of?
not according to Disney.
Huh? Weird.
No, are you thinking of Amorette's though? Not the actual ganachery.
No, I was thinking of
Amorette's is in there.
Amorette's is town center. I think the ganachery is.
Wow. Way to go, Disney.
I'm
We're trying
looking
to-
on the website.
Yeah.
They don't have a menu, so it's not,
It's not
in my little thingy.
So town center would probably it'd probably be all the places that John would say, Play Pig, Wolfgang Puck, all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would also probably say Deluxe Burger's not too bad, and for snacks, I like the Daily Poutine. They have some nice sometimes holiday variations. They have like the Italian, which is kind of with red sauce. But if you're looking for a good snack, I like that. How can you go along with French fries, cheese curd, and some kind of sauce? I mean, that's a no-brainer. I am not a fan of Chicken Guy.
I don't think
Uh,
anybody's gonna say Chicken Guy is their go-to place in
Yeah.
town.
Well, actually, no, I wasn't.
Ew.
And Fonterra Canchina, I have not been there in a while because the food's been, it's been okay. It's not been like stunning. I don't know why. I'm disappointed by Rick Bayless in this effort to, bring food.
Yeah, it's been a
To the
bit of a
masses.
challenge. Hey, can I
Yeah.
do something I've always wanted to do?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, fresh off his tour with Great White Snake and the band with a plan, Aljon Go has joined us.
Yay!
Oh no.
Yeah, he's always got that at the ready.
Know it. I love this discussion, team. I love it.
We have covered Marketplace as well as the landing. So we're now at Town Center. Well, do you want to, now that we're at Town Center, do you want to mention your places for the other two locations?
No, I think you covered it.
Okay.
I know what you talked about. So yes, we're good.
Okay, so in Town Center, what is your location, Alton?
Oh man, it's hard to it's really hard to say, but I do like I might just go a little bit crazy and say, can I say Jock Lindsay's?
That's the landing.
Oh, it's in the landing? Okay, then I suck. No, I mean, I think we're good. I'm like trying to make sure that I'm following you guys along here, and I can't find the right map. So I just thank you, Disney Springs. I'll let you guys continue on. I'll chime in with plucky remarks.
Okay, I have a feeling I know where John's going to go, but we're going to ask John.
Well, this is tough for me because this is the area that's got my two favorite places. But here's a little bit of backstory, so this decision would be a lot easier. I went to my go-to place at Disney Springs, and it's the Polite Pig. It's my go-to, quick in, quick out. We've done a ton of meetups there, and we'll continue to do some meetups there because it works out well. The problem is all the management team has been replaced. All of them.
Really?
Most of them are all going to be together at some location on property that will open this fall.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But nothing has changed about the food. Nothing has changed about it's an amazing bourbon bar. I love the Polite Pig. But the overall best experience, my favorite restaurant, if you put a gun to my head, my favorite restaurant outside of Ravello on property is Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. Even though they just lost their main bartender. The food selection is incredible. Their cocktails and the bar staff are, bar none, just the best guys and gals. They're amazing. The people there, everybody, it's like family when we go there. And that's part of the reason why Polite Pig, I wrestle with it, because for the longest time it was like family. And Tony knows. Hopefully, I think you everybody here except oh crap, I am so sorry. Your name just
Kat.
went out of my head. Kat, thank you. I'm so sorry, Kat. It just went. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I don't remember my name half the time either.
Oh, that's not fair. You let me off the hook too easy. But when you go to Wolfgang, you're always going to get an exceptional experience. They've had some hiccups, but once they kind of got everything squared away with the COVID, they're kind of back to normal-ish. But Wolfgang Puck, hands down, it's outstanding.
Yeah,
I like it.
I cannot disagree with that. I've always been a fan of Wolfgang Puck's. Long time ago, back when he was much younger, and you had the old restaurant and everything like that. But I think he outdid himself with the new restaurant. Everything is always spot on. Like, we've never had a dish that hasn't been amazing. I mean, I even went there with John, if you remember this, with you and Sid, and it was right before I had to catch a flight, and I ate, and then I also took home, because it's a short flight from Orlando to Nashville, took home pizza for Aljon to have.
That's right.
It's like, it was still good. By the time I got home, it was still delicious. I just feel like you can't go wrong there. The bartenders, if you tell them something you don't like or what you do like in your cocktails, they'll make sure to create something for you that isn't on the menu that is going to be to your liking.
Right.
And if there's a drink you have and you go, you know what, this particular drink is too sweet for me, I'd like it if it was less sweet, they'll make it that way. I mean, their bartenders are amazing.
They are. I do have some bad news, which is not horrible news because she's still in the family, but Chef Jessica, the award-winning pastry chef, dessert chef, Wolfgang stole her and put her in his restaurant in Vegas.
Wow.
That's good for her.
So
Good
yeah,
for her, bad for us.
yeah. So we didn't even really get to say goodbye to her, but the desserts there are still incredible. They're bringing somebody in who's equally as good, they said. But they'll still have the incredible gelato and they'll still have the incredible concoctions. But we lost Joe, the head bartender, and we lost Jessica. But, Allison's still there. Chef Mikey's still there. Still good.
That just means we have to do a meetup in Las Vegas,
Sounds
Word.
fine to me.
I'm so there.
right, Kat? We'll meet
That's on
you.
my coast.
I don't know. It's close to you.
Sounds like after the Expo 2022.
That's
Make
right.
a road trip.
Oh,
Ooh, that would be cool.
I'll have to contact Sammy Hagar and we'll go down to Cabo Wabo too while we're out.
That sounds fine. I can extend my vacation.
Be like, hey, Sammy, your boy Aljon, what's up?
I bet he's kind of bumming about Eddie's death.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
I will say though, if you
Uh,
are looking for a restaurant that's a little bit more like down home kind of food, Homecoming.
Yeah.
It's another location. I feel like Wolfgang Polite Pig is like to John is where Homecoming is. You know, it's like those two places that you're like, oh, where do I go?
in the South.
Drinks are always good. Food is always good.
Super consistent, super good.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the menu I wouldn't eat. Honestly, there's nothing at the Polite Pigs menu I wouldn't eat. There's nothing at Wolfgang Puck's I wouldn't eat. I mean, it's, I'm an equal opportunity eater.
I think the only reason for us that Polite Pig doesn't go higher on our list is because we live where there's so much barbecue that it's one of those things that you just
We have a barbecue, we have a barbecue restaurant literally like a couple minutes from our house.
Wow.
and it's good barbecue.
Amazing. Like
Mm.
it's so good. It's
They're
world-class.
actually moving just down the street. They built a bigger location and it has like those garage doors that come up. So when the weather's
right.
nice, they can have them and have all this outdoor seating. And they move in, is it today? I think
Yeah.
today. They move into the new location today.
Well, if only I had a trip planned where I was going to be able to spend some time in Nashville.
Well,
Oh, wait. I do.
and then you'll be able to sample Martin's Barbecue, give them a little pluggy plug, and that is where we've hosted VIP parties before. Kristen knows some of the PR people there. I mean, it is just it's they know barbecue. So good times there. But yeah, I'll echo everything you guys are saying for every one of those restaurants. And I do love me some Wolfgang Puck. Very good.
I guess the honorable mention in this area would be Blaze Pizza. If you're going to go for pizza, go to Wolfgang Puck. But if you're in a pinch and you can't get a reservation, or I don't know if they're allowing eating at the bar anymore, but Blaze Pizza, you can get, to go pretty quickly, or they have places to eat there as well.
100%.
Hey, Kat, where do you go when you're in town?
Where are we talking about? The landing?
Town Center.
Town Center?
Town Center.
Town Center. Okay, so I love Wolfgang Puck, but I'm gonna be that girl right now and let my sweet tooth do the talking. I love Emirates. I do. Their macarons are so good. I love a good wine slushy because I'm basic. The like dumb Rosa Regale that I can buy a bottle of for $13, but this flute of it is $13 there with the stupid chocolate dome. Yes, give me 10 of those. I'll have the whole whatever. That's fine. And then also I have to do my obligatory Coca-Cola products plug at this point of the show. I love the Coke bar.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm drinking Diet Coke right now. I love going to the Coke bar. The stupid slushy with the whiskey in it is delicious. I am the person that likes Beverly. That's me. I'm that person. And I like to get the Beverly drink at the Coke bar. I'm disgusting. I'm so gross.
We need to get a button made for Kat that says, I like
Beverly.
right? I'm the only person in the whole world, I think.
Actually, I don't mind
I don't
that.
hate
like
it
the
either.
Coke
Yeah,
bar.
I don't hate it either.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't want to
I-
drink
I
like a
like
huge
it.
glass of it, but like I would drink
No.
this kind of amount of.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like a
I
little
wouldn't
But I
get a
don't
big
drink
old-
pop
gin,
either,
some-
so.
Yeah, the best.
I did a dare with a fellow Source Radio DJ, Jeff Davis, where we were on camera out shooting Beverly in a Beverly drink off, and I spoiled our lunch and dinner because I drank from the
Oh.
Beverly. I swear, we were just drinking it just flat out, just these little shot after shot after shot after shot after shot, and it was like, how many can you do in X amount? And I tore myself up.
Oh,
From the flow up.
no.
you
You know-
bebbed out.
Oh yeah, I tapped out. I think he ended up beating me, but that's okay because I literally, spoiled our vacation day that night because we couldn't even go to our dinner at Beer Garden because we were doing it at Club Cool at the time when it was open.
No,
So-
that was you and I that did that.
That was bad move on my part. But that's okay.
Bad decisions were made.
Yes.
Bad decisions were definitely made. If I could turn back time, I would.
Oh my god.
I forgot to ask everybody early on what they were drinking. I was gonna ask Kat if she was drinking that. Tony, are
I
you
have-
drinking unsweet tea?
Oh, Dasani tonight. Oh, you can't.
Dasani.
Spicy water.
Yeah.
What do you have, John?
Earlier, I had a couple of small glasses of Bluff Creek bourbon,
Duck beer.
Ooh, nice.
and right now I'm drinking my beloved Brown's thermal mug of water and a couple squirts of some flavoring additive of some sort. But
I
it's
decided-
strawberry lime flavored.
I
Thank you.
decided since it's, right before Halloween that I was going to have apple cider, and I put the Appleton Special Dark Rum in it. And to just kick it up just a little bit of a notch, I top it off with a little bit of pumpkin pie seasoning.
Oh,
Ooh,
interesting.
Dang.
fancy.
That gum, girl. You fancy.
Schmancy. I got
Okay, so let's see. I think has everybody covered where they wanted to go in Town Center, right?
I think so.
Okay. So to West Side we go.
What?
West
last-
Side.
Our last stop. Okay, Aljon, West Side. What are you picking?
Oh man, why do you have to pick me first?
Because you
I'm trying to look at the
you
map.
haven't been here.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Well, pick someone else because I'm literally trying to find a current map so that I can follow along here.
Okay. We'll let Kat go then.
I already spoke my piece on Haleo. I love Haleo. I know it's expensive, but I love paella. But if I'm not trying to spend $200 to eat dinner by myself, what's over there? Okay, unpopular opinion. I really hate Splitsville. I hate it. I can't. But
Why? Give us a reason.
I feel like they used to have a really good menu. They used to have like
Yes.
gluten-free pizza, and once it changed, every time I go in there, I'm just disappointed now. It's like I have that memory of like how it was, but I do love their little slushy drinks. I
Well,
love a
wait.
slushy.
If you have those memories of how it was, and that's disappointing, wait until you see Walt Disney World now. It's gonna be a mess all over the place.
Oh boy.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Haleo's my pick for this area for sure. Have any of you guys eaten at City Works?
Yes.
Is it any good?
CityWorks is
Depends on what you order.
Yeah,
Okay.
CityWorks is very hit and miss as far
Yeah.
as what you order. I like most everything, obviously. But like some of the things, like they have like a smoked macaroni and cheese dish. There's like macaroni and cheese and chicken, and it was a little too much smoke flavor. But they have like some street tacos that were great. Where CityWorks shines is their brunch menu.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yes.
Their breakfasty brunch menu is to die for. If you go order a John Bon Jovi and you won't eat for a week, it's just amazing. They have like the stick cut. What's the stuff, Tony, that they have over at the Polynesian in Kona? The
Stickers.
Tonga toast.
Tonga toast.
Tonga toast.
Imagine Tonga toast without the bananas and add whipped cream.
Mm.
Ooh.
Wow.
Vanilla cream. So that's amazing. But for the regular menu, it depends on what you order. I've had steak there; it was incredible. I've had their pork chops that are incredible. Their beer selection is pretty good for Disney Springs, but some of their items are a little hit and miss. But
Sure.
the location is outstanding, and the staff there is incredible. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not
Yeah,
tried
it's-
it yet.
Yeah, I seem to go there lately just for a drink and a snack. Not so much, but you're right. The brunch is on point. But if it's for lunch or dinner, it can be hit or miss. So I've just kind of been sticking to appetizer kind of things and a cocktail or some kind of drink.
So where is your go-to place, Tony?
Kat's favorite place, Splitsville.
Sorry, Tony.
But you're right. You're right. When they first opened, I think the menu was completely different.
It was.
You know, the sushi, I know this is going to sound stupid, but sushi at a bowling alley, this is hand-rolled fresh sushi. You know, they don't pre-make anything. So that is typically good. The pizza is typically good. But then what they've done with the rest of the menu has been, you know, kind of weird. I like the taco bowl. I know that sounds stupid and weird, but that is, you know, they can't really screw that up. Meat with some vegetables in a taco bowl. I mean, you can't mess that up. So that's pretty good. Fish and chips is not bad. So they do have some things, but you're right. The menu has always changed there. I don't know. The pricing there has gone up, obviously, because, the more they make, the bigger the cut Disney's got to steal from them. So, when you first went there, like a sushi roll was like $9. And I think it's like up to $14 now. So, things have changed there. But the service is usually pretty good. Management is pretty good there too. And I like that they closed in the outdoor area upstairs and made this huge air-conditioned space. And there is still the kind of the boom boom room in the middle that now has a table for kind of almost like private dining. So if that's available, and you have like a party of 6, I think it's a round table, party of 6 or 8, you can sit in the kind of the boom boom room, which overlooks, Haleo's and the House of Blues and the whole promenade down there. So
I like their little outdoor space there, their little bar outdoors.
yeah, that's good.
It's cute
good.
there.
Yeah, a lot of
can
music out
watch.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
You can catch some decent bands out there at
Mhm.
times.
Yeah.
That's the thing for me. I like getting those type of experiences where you can have the live musicians out
Mhm.
there, and that's a pretty cool vibe. So that would be a thumbs up for me. The food is good too. Chris and I have had the food there at Splitsville. It's not bad, but I seem to have read on Chef Art Smith's Instagram that he's doing some more changes to the Splitsville menu.
Mm.
So it looks like he's going to pay some more attention to that menu and update it. And that's going to be good for, once again, they do their best to update the menu, and when they do, at least for the next 6 months, it'll be good, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
And here's a good tip that not everybody knows. You can go to Splitsville and get sushi or pizza or something like that, and actually bring it into the AMC theater rather than ordering the crappy food from the AMC theater.
Well,
Oh, I didn't know
you
that.
used to could until they closed the theater.
Well, the theater's open now.
Are they still allowing people to bring in food like that?
That's correct.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. So
Wow.
get your pizza over at Splitsville and then bring it over to AMC. They can't not allow you to bring outside food because the whole entire Disney Springs is all outside food. So they don't say, oh, you can't. And they don't know if that's your leftovers from your dinner or if that's your actual dinner.
Oh, gotcha.
It just feels, I feel kind of sorry for the servers that are coming by, but
Well, even if you don't go to like the dine-in part and you just go to the regular, you can still have a pizza.
I guess that works.
Either way, I mean, you may not be hurting a server's income, but
No, this is true. I get it.
you know,
Hey, you could at least bring your sushi and have some sushi while you eat.
yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Yeah.
Or order a drink and then you can tip her heavy or tip her, him, them, they, this, that,
That's
those,
right.
them.
Right. Should have quit while you're ahead, Tony. Meanwhile,
Welcome to my world.
Okay, so John, what place do you pick? We don't hear John.
so John,
So they're so sorry. Mute because of the dogs. The problem with hope you guys don't have to edit that.
oh, we will. But here's the thing. It's funny in this new era of Zoom calls. One of our people at work actually has "Sorry, I'm on mute." I was on mute T-shirt,
Yeah,
so that it happens all the time. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
on mute.
yeah. I try to keep the thing muted because you never know when 3 canines are going to lose their mind. I'm shocked that you can't hear Blue snoring right beside me. So the problem for me with the West Side is they've taken out so much because Bongos is no longer there. The AMC Theater dine-in part, to my knowledge, is not open. But if it has opened, I would probably say maybe there because I do like going to see a movie and I do like dining. But I used to say if I couldn't go to Splitsville, if I couldn't go to AMC and I was down that way, I would say go to House of Blues. But Kat, they've had the same problem with House of Blues because they keep changing the menu and there's less and less and less on the menu that I like.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a personal thing or it's not something that like I can't eat the items, but it's just I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And
Why spend the money if you're not going to enjoy it?
right. So and I haven't been for a while, but a friend of mine and I were talking the other day, and they said that they've changed the menu and taken less and less, and that's kind of the problem that Walt Disney World's having now during the age of the beer bug. That there's less and less available on the menu. So if I can't go to Splitsville, I would say go to House of Blues and probably sit on the front porch and order some food and some beer and watch the live band. CityWorks is a welcome addition, but like I said earlier, I have to be very selective of the things that I order. So I would probably say CityWorks.
Okay.
If I had to choose, I'd say CityWorks, which is not a stellar recommendation, so forgive me for that. I do love them there, and they're all great, but it's just, there's not a lot in West Side that for the culinarily exciting,
Sure.
What do you think, Al John?
Yeah, I would. It's rough because you're right. There aren't a lot of choices, and I think of all of the ones that I've been able to visit and eat at, I think I would probably go with House of Blues. And one of our favorites, Kristen, that we've experienced in the past is their brisket nachos. It's always like kind of the thing. right? We've had the loaded mac and cheese. We've had the hot wings. We've had the salads, and they're great. Don't get me wrong. Shrimp and grits, very good. Kristen, last time I think we were there, and it's been a while actually, but we've had the jambalaya. I've had the New York strip, thanks to that. But yeah.
Yeah, last time I had the shrimp and grits.
Mhm.
It's not as good as my shrimp and grits, though.
No, your shrimp and grits has been rated very highly by judges from a reality TV show, so I'm okay with that. So,
That was my fish tacos, not my shrimp and grits.
oh, was it your fish tacos? Oh, okay. Well, your fish tacos are great, but your shrimp and grits are very good. So, I'm like you, John. Let's sit back. Let's watch some bands. Let's get some cool entertainment going. Let's soak in the vibe. I love to people watch in their outdoor area. That always provides a little bit of fun. As we always say on these happy hour shows, the fun is the friends that you bring with you, and I think that is definitely the case when you go down to a place like this, especially with outdoor seating. You can do the same at Splitsville, and that's true too. But I think those nachos are pretty hard to beat. I mean, you look at like the most kicked up pub food. There you go. And then, of course, you have the drinks. So I would go there, and my number two, would be followed by Splitsville. And one of these days, Kat, I will check out Haleo.
You have been to Haleo.
When was the last time we were there?
We went to Haleo last year in October when we were there.
Okay, you see, it made a huge
'Cause we
impact on
did.
me.
Hated it.
See,
Hated
I
it.
really
Hated
liked
it.
it.
Hated
Two
it.
snaps in a circle.
Goodbye.
It was expensive, like we've discussed. It's very expensive, but it was
Yeah,
really
look,
good because
it is
that's where we had
You're
the slices of bread that were
I remember.
toasted,
Oh,
and
I
it
remember.
had the brushed fresh tomato on top.
No, you're right.
See,
You're right.
I can't
Haleo-
have those things.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
want the gin and tonic oysters. That's what I
Oh,
want.
Okay,
Or
well,
like
look.
the one thing that I love at there, and I love it here at Catal too, because Catal is my pick for Downtown Disney. Is it's like a piquillo pepper that's got goat cheese in it.
Yes, that's what I was going to talk
and
about.
I just like
Yeah.
I
okay.
could eat 50
Okay.
of them.
So yeah, that I do remember our meal at Haleo. It was very good. It was very pricey. It's a different experience. Definitely a different experience. And we did have a good time there. There's no doubt about it. There's no
we
doubt about it.
also had the gazpacho, and that was really, really good.
Well, the other thing too that was really good is they also had the crudita. What did they have? It was a crudita thing. It was the toast with the.
I just mentioned that brushed
what
with
you
the
mentioned?
tomato,
That's it. That's it. Yes, that was it.
and we did the cheese plate.
You
Mhm.
have to.
Yeah, it was good. You're right.
The
It was good.
gazpacho. The gazpacho is one of my favorites, though. But again, I mean, when you eat there, you're gonna end up with a bill.
Yeah.
So you gotta go with money to burn in your pocket.
It ain't.
Yeah.
See, that's why I eat peanut butter and jelly here. And then I go there for like 3 days and I eat good and I come back and I eat more peanut butter and jelly. It's fine. Everything's great.
Look, we all prepare in a certain way. We go on a little ramen, a little cup of noodles
Exactly.
before you go, and then you save up, and you're boom. There you go.
Right.
Splurge. I get it. So yeah, there you go, Kristen.
And I'm
I
gonna
see that.
say, because Kat mentioned Catal earlier for Downtown Disney, I'm gonna have to go with my favorite being Ralph Brennan's there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I think they have really good Cajun food for not being anywhere near New Orleans.
I think I had an
And I'm-
etouffee the last time I was there. That was pretty damn good.
Yeah. Right.
That's another one where they shrunk their menu down. We went to Downtown Disney just for like a few hours a couple weeks ago before I bailed because it was too crowded.
Yeah.
We had lunch there and there was only like 5 options.
Mm.
It
Wow.
was like shrimp and grits, salmon, Monte Cristo maybe, like French fries and something else. And I was like,
Yeah, that's every Disney place has shrunk their menu down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
What's
downside
the-
for me, I'm sorry, go ahead, Tony.
Go ahead.
The downside for me is I've only been to Disneyland maybe a handful of times, and the one restaurant I went to no longer exists, and Ralph Brennan's is the only other place I've been to. But dang, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to the pop-up shop, Kat?
That was after I went. We
Oh.
went. I haven't been since that opened. It was before that.
Yeah, I've heard it's
Um,
pretty chaotic.
Everyone says it's really depressing.
I'm sure.
So
It's like
I
a
don't
garage
know.
sale for Disney.
Yeah.
like, We have all this stuff. We can't put it in a park because they're closed. Here, buy some
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, we went down and it was really crowded. We had lunch. It was like a 4.5 hour wait to get into the World of Disney.
Oh
gosh.
my.
So we literally went, we put our names in, we had lunch. 4 hours later, they still hadn't called us. And I was like, let's just go. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing here that I need. There's literally nothing that I
Or
need.
can't buy at Shop Disney.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except for the Haunted Mansion, the stuff that they have in the park.
It'll be on the
Dooney and
garage,
Burke stuff in the park.
it'll be in the garage sale store by Christmas.
Yeah.
Then someone needs to get me the wallet.
Let me know. I have some people that might be able to do that if you really, really, really have to have it.
Oh, I love that wallet. The other one that I have, like my favorite wallet is my Christmas one that I have that's Dooney and Burke. And you can't really carry that most of the year. It just seems weird. So I'm like, I need a wallet that I can carry, the other 9 months out of the year.
An everyday wallet, not a holiday wallet.
Yeah. But I love my Dooney and Burke wallet. I gotta wait till November 1st to pull that out. Yeah.
Tony didn't wait.
Place
His-
we missed.
At Disney Springs or downtown Disney.
Yeah.
Well, downtown Disney, there's the Italian place, Naples, which is pretty good.
See, if Jewel was here, that would be that's her go-to place.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she loves that place. She goes there. That's like her place to go, just in general when it comes to Disneyland.
Yeah. I think they just recently had a rehab. They added some
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah, they redid their whole outside space. It's really nice.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because that was the we got to the Disneyland Resort, dropped off our bags, went for lunch, and that's the first place we went, and that's where we had lunch. Like, score Italian food, and it's good.
Yeah, I'm down with Tortilla Joe's.
Tortilla
that's
Joe's
good
good
too.
too.
Tortilla Joe's has always been outside of Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen. Catal, obviously, another go-to place, but yeah, Tortilla Joe's. We go there, we get the fresh guac, we hang out, we drink a bunch of tequila, we have a good time. The guys and gals in the office absolutely love going down there because it's such a great hang. So that would definitely be a really good thing for us. We love the Mexican food, and the staff there has always been great. Once again, super consistent, and a pretty good vibe there. We've never had to wait too long to eat there, which is always good. If a 30-minute wait happens, that's actually a good thing. It's not a bad thing to wait 30 minutes over there.
Right.
Same goes for Catal. There's usually we've never waited too long over there at Catal, but Kat, you let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong there, but Catal's usually pretty good to get into.
It's pretty easy usually. I also like Uva Bar there too.
Yeah.
Their lamb burger is really good. They do like a street fries with the egg on it.
They have a really good, that sounds amazing. They also have a very good selection of bourbon and scotch.
Mm-hmm.
You could get yourself some really high-end stuff there. I know, Kristen, our buddy Dan, when we went over there, and he ordered some top shelf, and he just about emptied his wallet there. So buying shots, not just shots, but buying
Was
some,
Dan the one that came to Ravello that time?
No, that's Jason.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Jason
still-
has actually never been to Disneyland.
Oh,
Been to
I know, right?
Tokyo
oh,
multiple times, but never out to California. He's like, if I can get an airplane ticket for the same cost to go all the way out there, why am I not going to go to Japan over going to California?
wow.
I agree.
Yeah.
The one place that we didn't mention that actually is really great, if you're looking for a great burger, is Deluxe Burger. Did we mention Deluxe Burger?
No,
I
we did not.
I did kind of squeeze it in.
Yeah, Tony squeezed it in. He
But,
got
yeah.
the quick mention.
Yeah, it's another, it's a sleeper
Hmm.
because you're like, no, and then you go there and the burgers are incredible. The fries are great. They're non-alcoholic and alcoholic shakes are pretty.
I was going to say their adult milkshakes are
So
awesome.
you
That
know,
would be a thumbs up for me. The burgers
Yeah.
are good, but I actually wish they would do more fries. Like
yeah,
fries.
Yeah,
I like
fries
the
are
fries
good.
a lot. And this is for the uninitiated, that would be Disney Springs Deluxe Burger.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I give 100% say go stop by and get yourself an alcoholic shake to go and have at it.
and
You know where else we forgot to mention when it comes to downtown Disney is Ballast Point. We had
Oh,
an
yeah.
awesome experience at Ballast Point. Of course, great beers, but we had fantastic food while we were there too.
100%. A great look there if you go on the second floor.
Yeah.
That's always really good. Staff was great. They have a lot of different variations on their beer flights, a lot of cool seasonals. So yeah, Ballast Point, definitely a thumbs up for the beer drinkers out there.
Mhm.
and if you're taking kids and you want to have a decent meal, I shouldn't even say decent. I've been there a few times, it was good, but it's a lot going on. So if you've got kids who are like wanting to look at 29 million things at one time, the food is actually pretty decent, unless it's changed since last time I went and COVID. You're gonna laugh. Planet Hollywood's great.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their desserts are amazing. Their food. Guy Fieri actually has a few decent recipes in there, and the overall experience is a little much for me. But there are some quieter places that you can request to go sit at. But for the most part, I loved it. Their desserts are what really shine there because they have some over the top desserts.
Yeah.
I agree with that. When they candy up the mason jars and they fill them, straight up with a bunch of, ice cream and fudge, that's not a bad thing.
Never a
Go
bad
go
thing.
there. Yeah, go there for the desserts. The kids will be jumping off the walls. And I too, that's a good point that you bring up, John, is that you could bring your kids to Rainforest Cafe and they'll have a great time. Unless, of course, you have a Rainforest Cafe in your town, like we do here in Middle Tennessee. Not too not too bad, not too shabby, a little bit different there. T-Rex, same thing. You could say the same thing for T-Rex Cafe, which
Yeah.
I enjoy. It's great for the kids because there's so much, energy going on in that place, a lot of distractions and animatronics and explosions and all kinds of fun things.
You know, one other place we tried during D23 last year that we really enjoyed was the Black Tap craft burgers and shakes. Those shakes are
Yeah.
so crazy. Like you could have the shake as a meal.
Right?
Those are the ones where they like put the slice of cake or whatever on top, right?
Yeah.
I always see people with those, and I just too much. It's too much.
You know what? That's not once again, it's not a bad thing when you have an Oreo that gives birth to like 27 other Oreos. Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
No, and that's a great counter service place because you order from the counter, but they bring it out to your table.
Oh,
So it's like I think that's another great place if you're looking and for a place to dine and you don't have a reservation. That Black Tap is a great place to make a stop.
Stargazers at Planet Hollywood, which is the outside area. It's also good if you don't want to actually go inside. There's a bar, and they have some appetizers that you can order from there as well.
And
They have a
live
nice happy hour too.
hmm
They still do. They might do some live music there still, right, Tony?
Yeah. There's occasionally a band in there. I don't know what's going on with COVID. I haven't seen it open, but I'm assuming that will open eventually because they
Yeah,
want to
I-
have that outside area open.
Yeah, I think you guys had read on your Disney Parks podcast, and I think we mentioned it too, is that they are starting to bring back some entertainment
Yeah.
over there at Disney,
Yeah.
over at Springs. So,
Yeah,
Oh.
they're wrapped in plastic though, which is kind of weird.
yeah,
The guitar player in a plastic bubble. He plays like this. It's really awkward.
I've
I
been there. It's kind
I
of like Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap, where they come out where they're wrapped in the cocoon right
Yeah.
in front of.
I saw some band recently that did a concert. I want to say it was outdoors in Vegas, that they were in the bubble. They all played in their bubble.
Their bubble.
Amazing.
It'd be
Yeah.
the Flaming Lips, that their singer oftentimes puts himself in one of those bubbles and goes out in the audience and does a
Yeah.
little,
So
bubble.
weird.
Saw Lollapalooza do that. That was pretty interesting.
Right.
At least you don't have COVID, so there you
Yeah.
go.
Well, I think we pretty much covered every place that people need to check out if they're looking for new places to try in Disney Springs or downtown Disney that are, delicious and have fantastic drinks.
Okay.
Let's start off with Aljon. You want to tell everyone where they can find you?
Absolutely. Check out the podcast, The Disney List. Kristen and I, we give you the countdowns, top 10s, top 20s, all kinds of cool stuff when it comes to Marvel, Disney, and Star Wars. You could also check me out on a brand new podcast called Skull Rock Podcast with Disney author and former artiste, if you will, animator Dave Bossert. And we talk about films and pop culture, animation. So please check out those two podcasts as well. And just follow me on Instagram, AlJohnGo on Instagram.
Kat?
You can follow me on Instagram at catastrophe at CAT_ASTROPHE.
John, where can everybody find you?
You can find me over at WDW Park Hoppers. You can find me all across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all at WDW Park Hoppers. And you can also find me on the Disney Parks podcast, along with my good friend Tony Calsanova.
Make sure to tell Park Hopper Sid we missed her today.
Will do.
Tony.
Find me at DisneyByTheNumbers.com or on the social at DBTN, and also on the Disney Parks podcast with that gentleman right there, Mr. Donahue.
And if they did not catch last week's episode, they need to, because I got to fill in for John.
Yeah,
I
thank
got
you
to do
so
the
much
show. I got to be the guest co-host for Tony.
for the marathon recording sessions. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, for letting me take the night
I'm
off.
always happy to help out.
Had a great birthday weekend, and I got to take the day off, and then you allowed me to take the night off. Had a blast. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome.
Wish you happy belated birthday, brother.
As far as Dining at Disney, you can find us at diningatdisney.com. On Anchor, you can find us and listen to the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when we have new content. And if you want to, on Anchor, we do have where you can donate to the show. So you can support us by as little as 99 cents a month, or you can be completely amazing and awesome at $9.99 a month. And we do want to give a shout out to our top donor, and that is Lindsay Marie. She is awesome. And I do have something I need to send you. I know it's taken me forever, Lindsay, so I apologize. Until next time, I'm Kristen. Bon appetit.
This podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company or its holdings and is intended for entertainment purposes.